Hari Om. My name is Satish Kumar Singh. I am from Dubai Upasana Kendra and I am associated with Bapu since year 2000. And I am working there as senior systems engineer in IT. Coming to Bapu was like I went to temple first time in Dubai, and then I met few friends who were talking about Bapu, and they said they are going to start an Upasana here. So I said, yeah, why not? I should also try. And I said, okay, I'd love to come there. And then it so happened that I went to the Upasana center and I found there was a portrait and there's a picture of Param Pujya Bapu, and there was a garland around. I said, he's alive, but there's a garland. I said, okay. Then people like me, if you talk, I had a very menial attitude, because when you think about this, when they said like it's a Upasana of Dr. Anirudh Joshi or Param Pujya Bapu, we lovingly call him, I thought there will be some guy sitting, some Maharaj, and he will look at my palm and like look at my face, do some face reading, Like I was trying to, this is something like we need quick results. Quick results is like, oh, somebody should tell a fortune riddle. Then Bapu was not all that. He was not at all that. So when I went there, it was totally a different thing. We were like 4 or 5 people, and then we just sat for some chanting. It was a very calm environment, and we just chanted. We did some prayers of Sai Baba, then Sri Swami Samartha, and finally Bapu as well. It went on for a long time, and then all I started feeling is there is some unknown power, some healing power, or some superpower, or something which is shielding around me, and something which is helping me. I couldn't ever see it, in fact, but I always had that bliss coming out of me, and that was my Sadguru Param Pujya Bapu. Even I never had an understanding what Sadguru is, in fact, till then. But Bapu said once in his prochain that I keep an account, not counts. Like he doesn't keep any kind of count, like what chanting I did, how much I did, or what all I did for him. Nothing. He just loved me for nothing. Just because I came to him, an intimacy was developed. Like I became his child, blessed child. His showers of grace kept on coming over me. These prayers, I don't know, I was doing it, okay, I had not even seen him for a long time. I mean, like, till then, in fact. In 2003, I got a good offer from another company. It was a semi-government company, and during that time in Dubai, like, they had some restrictions of changing the job, like either you should have an NOC or you should have some transfer letter or something. Like, if the company is willing to really leave you, well, there are other norms also. They keep the passport with them. Nowadays those norms are not there, but initially they used to keep the passport with them. And once you exit the country or you're going on a leave, the passports are given at the airport. With me, it was a similar case, but I was not knowing the fact. Suppose, like, if you change a job, and if the company wants, if really they want, they can just leave you, release you, you can join with NOC and all those stuff. But if they don't want, and if you're resigning, they can put a ban for 6 months, so you cannot come back to this country. Unknowingly, it has all happened that I had quit and I had resigned, and I was ready to take the passport and go. And the PRO says, okay, I'll give it at the airport. You come to airport tomorrow and I'll give it. So I was not knowing about this ban and all till then. Ban and all these things are the procedures, like when you do a fraudulent activity or you do something wrong, or if you are joining a competitor, or you're trying to jeopardize the interest of the previous company. But this is something where they are called as a clause for you to join another company. But I was not doing anything of that sort. Like, I was actually changing a very different line, although. And the fact was, this power behind me was working. I mean, like, till then I never realized also what Bapu can do for me. In fact, I was going for prayers and I was happy. I started doing a kind of some self-development and all that. that came through him, his grace. So the time went on. For some time, like later I found out, if you go on the airport and some of my friends told me like, okay, this will be an issue, just check at the airport. And this fellow, the PR of the old company comes in and he says, sorry boss, you are going, you cannot come back for 6 months, there's a ban for you. I was a little bit upset, and like first word which came out of my mouth, or like the first thought was Bapu. And I said, he was there, he was very much there, but that fear came, and suddenly kind of restlessness and all that. But then I said, okay, I don't know how he settled up that into a kind of calm reaction or so. I took the passport and I just tell, why not call the new company and tell them that, see, I'm going, this is the situation. I called up the lady, HR manager there, and I told her, see Nita, I'm leaving and this is the issue and this is the case. Now I cannot come back. Anyway, thanks for everything, and there might be something better for me, or I don't know. She said, no, don't. Is that guy there in front of you, this PRO? I said, yeah, he's just about to leave. I mean, like, I said, did you, okay, you got the passport? I said, yes, I did. I said, don't go to the immigration. Don't, if you go, once you exit the country, we cannot do anything. But don't go to the immigration. There is a third departure gate, arrival gate, departure gate. You just get into the first departure gate, walk down to the lobby, come out there on the third gate. Our PRO will be there, he will take care of the rest. This word, he will take care of the rest. Actually, my Bapu was taking care of the rest. He was taking care of everything, in fact. For a moment I thought, should I, but then I said, no, let's do it. It's his instruction, his guidance, I know. I went and I just came out of the gate. This guy with the new company, I saw the car with the logo and all, and he waved the hand, he said, come on. So I just went in, sat, took the passport out. He asked for my passport, in fact, so I said, take it, and he turned around the pages. He called up some guy, he spoke something in Arabic, and he said, yalla khalas, fine, no problem. And then he called the HR manager and he said, like, should I get him to the office? He said, no, don't. Ask him to be relaxed, not to worry. Relax, not to worry, these words. He's the one who was like passing those words to me. Relax, chill, I'm there. He was saying, don't worry. Fine. Then I told him, okay, drop me to my friend's house, and I went over there. I asked her what is all the plan about. He said, don't worry, if the old company guys call, just ask them to call us. We know how to handle these kind of cases. All went well. 6 months, I'm driving in Dubai, drawing my salary, going around places. Not even a single guy, cop, CID, anyone comes and asks me, where's your ID, where's your passport, what's your visa? Nothing. Now those geographical limits, those laws and everything is for that country, not for my lord. The whole world is his, correct? So, and again, he will entrust and protect you if you are not wrong. So when I was not wrong, he was standing by me for my kind of right. Like, I deserved a better thing, and I was not harming anything in any way the old company. So he was more than there to take my interest and my side. Of course, he'll be always on my side. He's my lord. So then time passed by, and after 6 months they gave me my passport with a visa stamp, and I said, now you don't have to think on anything. I never asked them what they did in those 6 months and all those, but everything was fine, fully regular. I was a clear citizen, having everything perfect as such. But all this came only because of Bapu's grace. I was not knowing what I am doing. I was just going for prayers. See, the transformation of mind is like looking for a fortune teller, tell me fortune, look at my hand and all that. Nothing of that sort. You go sit there and do some prayers. That is what Bapu created. He empowered me from within inside. First he made me so strong that such thing is irrelevant to you. And it was irrelevant in fact. Finally I just everything got regularized, everything went fine. And I told all this to my friends, like most of my friends, they were not ready to believe all this. It cannot happen. Said, I know it cannot happen. In real world it cannot happen because there are regulations and all that. But with me it happened because it was bound to happen because of my Bapu's grace. His grace was ever there for me. It will be there because I told you, right? No counts, no nothing. It's only account. Account is like what? You are my child. I have, like, the bonding has been developed between you and me. That's it. That was it, and that is what took me further ever. Until date, that flow is on. His love is there for me. His grace is there for me. There are people, I mean, say, oh, with you it's always a miracle. I said yes, because for them it's a miracle. But I know it's the grace of His love. Even I don't know how much I deserve, but I'm Ambadne. That's what we say to our Bapu when he says, this is how you thank your mother. Our Mothi, we call her with love. She is Ai Jagadamba. And Bapu is the one actually who is doing for us all this. We would never be able to see anything beyond this Lord, because He is the one who has come for us. He is there for us. He is going to be there for us. Only thing is we have to take a first step. Next 99 step He comes to us and builds around and takes us on and on and on. Hari Om, Ambadne Shri Ram.